everybody. Welcome back. My name is Jacob, and today we are going to be on episode 1 officially. I'll call setup episode 0, and this is going to be episode 1 of Introduction to Python. So let's get started. Last time we left off, we were doing some multiplication in the terminal. So what I'm going to actually do is create a new terminal. I'm going to get rid of this one, so we have a clean one. Let me go ahead and open up. Oops, spelled desktop wrong. Okay, and let me load up Python here. Okay, so now that Python is open, thank you. We're going to be learning about names versus object spaces. So, in Python, we can assign names to integers and other things, but for now we're going to be just assigning some names to some integers. So let's use the letter A equals 10, and let's do B equals 5. So now we can type A, and we can do B, and we can do things like A plus B should give us 15. So this is an example of a name and an object. So to visualize what Python is doing here, and forgive me, I'm writing with my mouse, we have our namespace and we have our object space. So in the namespace, we've created the name A, and we have the object known as 10, and now A refers to 10. Whenever we type A, Python immediately refers to 10. And we have B, which refers to 5. Whenever we type B, Python immediately refers to 5. So what if I were to do something like this? A equals B. What would Python print? Well, A now refers to B. So in our name object space, if A now refers to B, what does A refer to? Go ahead and think about it for a second. If you said 5, you're correct. But the way that Python works, I don't know how to, here we go, brush. The way that Python works is it actually does not go like this, but rather A no longer refers to 10, and instead, let me just erase this. Instead, A now refers to 5 as well. So if we type A here in our terminal, we should get 5, which we do. So that's a little bit of how name object spaces work and how Python reads lines of codes from top to bottom. So there are many uses for this, but let's say we wanted to do something more mathematical again. There's lots of easy examples in math. So let's say we want to find the area of a triangle. So we can say something like area equals, and the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height. So I haven't defined h, so it's not going to be nice to me. But what if I say h, the height of our triangle is 10, and we say the base is 5. Now we can say area equals base times height. And now we want to know the area of our triangle. The area of our triangle is 25 units squared, whatever that is. So we can do that with all kinds of things, like the height of a cylinder, the area of the volume of a cylinder, whatever the case may be. We can simply assign a value to it. And oops, I meant to type pi equals 3.14159. So now we can use pi. So we can do something like area of circle equals pi. Oh, let's use our stuff. So let's say the radius of our circle is 7. Now we can do area circle equals pi times the radius. And what is the squared? The way we notate squared, if you remember, if you said star star, you are correct. So now we can do area of our circle is 153.93. Okay, so I'm going to create a new terminal here and delete the old one, and it should get rid of all of our variables. We're going to have to open up. I'm going to have to spell correctly again. Okay, so that is object space and namespace. So again, when we do things like we write pi and 3.14159 blah blah blah, the name pi now refers to the object 3.14159. So whenever we reference pi, Python substitutes it in with 3.14. If we did something like a equals pi, a does not refer to the name pi. So for example, to demonstrate this, I will create a new file. Nope, I do not want to save this. I will demonstrate with something like this. A equals 10. I already used a. Shit. Oh, I didn't open Python. Okay, a equals 10. And I'll say b equals 5. And I'll say c equals 2. Okay. So now what if I say something like a equals b? Well, we've already done this. We know. So let's draw our name object space. So in our namespace, what do we have? Well, we have A, we have B, and we have C. And in our object space, what do we have? We have A refers to 10, B refers to 5, and C refers to 2. So now, over here, what if we say A equals B? So some of you may be saying, well, doesn't Python just say A refers to B like this? Well, let's see. If A referred to B and then B refers to 5, A should be equal to 5, correct? Well, A is 5, you say. Well, now, what if I change B? What if I say B is equal to 50? Well, because A refers to B and B is now 50, shouldn't A be 50? Well, no, because A does not actually refer to B. A simply refers to what B was referring to. So, in this case, instead of A referring to B, A refers to the object 5. And that's all Python knows, is that now A refers to 5. And now if B now decides to refer to 50, I'll draw them right there. Python still knows that A is 5, if that makes sense. So names do not refer to other names. They refer to other objects in the space. Okay. I hope that made sense. But now we're going to do some practice. So we're going to set A equal to 20, B equal to 10, C equal to 5. Okay, so we're going to do A equals B, B equals C equals A, and then we're going to do B equals C. I'm going to give you guys a second. Go ahead and draw a name object space for this and figure out what A, B, and C will be at the end. Okay. A, B, C. And then what did we say? 20, 10, 5. 20, 10, and 5. So, A refers to 20, B refers to 10, C refers to 5. So if you wish to work on this problem right now, go ahead and pause the video. If you just want to watch me do it and keep watching the video, go ahead. I'm going to work through it right now. So what did we say? We said that A equals B. So we're going to get rid of this. And we're saying that A is no longer referring to 20, but in fact, now refers to 10. So now our A is 10. Now we have C is equal to A. So we have our C referring to 10. I kind of figured this was going to happen because I only have 3 variables here, but C is now referring to A, which is referring to 10. So our C is now referring to the object 10. All of our variables are now referring to 10. And now when we do B equals C, B is referencing 10, and C is referencing 10, and B is already referencing 10. So all of our variables should be 10. We can test that by typing A, typing B, typing C, and look at that. They are all 10. All right. So the next part of the tutorial and the next video will be about creating Python turtles and basic Python graphics. So stay tuned for that episode. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and see you guys next time.